Connected to PilotEdge.
Hey all, this is Jessica Ferguson. Hope you're doing well. Tonight I'm going to be doing a live stream on PilotEdge. I've tried to do a few live streams, had a lot of issues with my frame rates kind of taking off, and also I've had a lot of issues with this plane just as far as frame rates go. Did a lot of work on trying to optimize a lot of my processes, so I'm now actually getting a lot better frame rates in this plane, and so was hoping to do another live stream and hopefully kind of get this going a little bit better here. So I wanted to also kind of do a real quick tutorial on how I set up particularly my weight and balance on this. This kind of came up in a conversation I was having with some folks online about the plane, and there was some challenges with kind of getting that set up, and I've actually kind of got a fairly decent process going for this plane now on how to get that set up. So it's kind of I can kind of get it done in 10, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes, get the whole plane, the MCDU weight and balance calculated. So I thought I'd kind of go through that because there was some interest in that. I'll kind of show you the method to my madness on that. So anyway, this is the inside of the FlightFactor A320. Get some external power going, APU starter unit, or air starter unit going, and get our
Seattle Tacoma INTL information Tango 0 Zulu weather, wind 030 at 6, visibility more than 10, sky condition 6,700 scattered, 11,000.
Right. So, like I said before, we'll be flying this on PE, so we'll call in for clearance here in a second, as I kind of get all the requisites up and running. let's get, just kind of getting things initialized here. Today we're going Seattle to San Francisco. This will be Alaska. Sorry, I'm kind of fiddling around over here, pulling up my flight plan. Alaska 1747. This is a Virgin flight, cost index of 50. Flight level for this flight is going to be 350. Okay, so usually what I do is I get everything set up, do my initialization, and then where I'd like to go next is I usually call my fuel truck, call my passenger gate, call my cargo, and then usually the way I walk through this is I'm going to pull these numbers straight off of my chart here, off of my SimBrief flight plan. So this is our flight plan here, generated on SimBrief. So we are 136 passengers, so it'll be full, no cargo. That'll put us at 14,200 kilograms of payload, 58,000 zero fuel weight, 9,200 kilograms of, or 9.2 tons of fuel. Should put us as a takeoff weight of 67 tons. We're going to be flying flight level 350, which before we doing the Harib 6 VPOT, then the Q3, and then the Malbec transition into Bodega 2, and it's a visual from 2A right tonight. So, pretty straightforward. I've flown this route quite a few times. Pull out my charts here. Okay, so like I mentioned before, kind of my method to getting this done, or getting weight and balance done, kind of goes like this. So I'm going to start with my fuel. We're going to do 9,500 pounds. That's good. And my passengers will be full, 36 set. Then I don't set the cargo when I. And again, this is just how I do things. It's not the way you need to do it, but just the way I do it. So I set fuel, passengers, and then I go up to perf data. And so over here on top of the center of gravity chart, I'll zero out the cargo. And so we can see my zero fuel weight is 52,668 empty, with no cargo. And we want zero fuel weight of 5,800. So, the way I do this is pretty simple. I take 58,000, minus that from 52,668, and that gives me a cargo weight of 5,332. Enter that, and now my zero fuel weight is 58,000, which, if we pull up our thing, 58.0, that's exactly where we want to be. We're a little high on the fuel, so we're at 67.5 for takeoff weight, but that's perfect. And then I hit set on here. That's going to set my trim position, as well as all my zero fuel weight, and then I'll use this trim position when we go in and set up our performance data. So again, that's pretty much all I do there, and then at this point I can actually go into service and take all those the passenger fuel and cargo stuff off. So next thing I like to do here is get our flight plan put in. I think what I'm going to do is start by calling for a clearance. And great flight plan. We use the Navgraph Charts app for this. They have their web application, but I kind of find that the Charts app is a little bit more responsive sometimes. I've had some weird web UI bugs. ASA, KSFO, KSMF. Alright, so our departure, curve 6. So we'll be doing, let's see, I think they're departing in the 1-6s, so we'll be going out to Red P, Harib, and then I believe it's this E-Ray feedbot transition. Yep, that's the one. And then I'm going to pull up my airport diagram, and we'll get perhaps online. I'm going to move this over here so I can actually see what I'm doing.
Number 7 Tango Sierra, I already got half your things, right?
Let's see if I can actually find it. It's kind of a really cheesy page. It's called myflightroute.com. But they have the current PilotEdge ATIS information on here. So I'm actually going to pull up Seattle. Okay, and we're taking off on the 3-4s. First 304, current information is go 304, 3-4s. Okay. Seattle clearance, Alaska 1747, IFR to San Francisco with information echo. Oh, you know what? Just to double check. Oh, this has me using. Okay. Sorry about that little house cleaning. This had me with the wrong profile. Just double check that everything is up here. Let's try this again. Seattle clearance, Alaska 1747, IFR to San Francisco with information echo. Seattle clearance, Alaska 1747, IFR to San Francisco with information echo. Well, it was on. That's weird. I'm not hearing anything.
Disconnected. Connected to pilot.
Tango Sierra, runway 30 left, cleared for the option.
30 left, clear for the option, Cherokee 16 Sierra.
Seattle clearance, Alaska 1747, IFR to San Francisco with information echo.
Alaska 1747, Seattle clear for the San Francisco Fort Harib, 6 departure, Teapot, transition minutes file. Climb and maintain 900,000 KSFO 350, 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 5262.
ASA1747 is cleared to San Francisco, Harib 6 departure, FEPOT transition. Will climb and maintain 9,000, expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Contact departure 120.4 and squawk 5262 for ASA1747.
ASA1747, right there.
Oh, that wasn't bad, considering I... Whew. So, I have a kind of a methodology for fast jotting notes, very shorthand. And yeah, I know some folks use forms and stuff like that, and I just shorthand jot this down. 5262. By the way, on this specifications say TARA on the tarmac or on the ramp in U.S. airports. Interestingly enough, I didn't know that. It's actually standby in Europe until you are at takeoff, but it's TARA in the U.S. Just trivia. All right. Departure will be at 120. Tower is probably going to be 120.95. Alright. Yeah, so if we look here, ground 121.7, so I've already got them programmed in. I'll flip over to them here in a second. They usually always depart us on the left or the right, or my 1/6 left or 3/4 right, because there's not enough traffic to do simultaneous. So that's 120.95. And then you said contact departure 120.4. So we got that in there. We're good to go. Alright. So that said,
As soon as we're clearing surface, we'll try to restart the sim. Just want to check if my IFR clearance is still okay.
That was 120, clearing to new squawk 2157.
so it's going to be 3/4 right.
Alright, 2157, 102.
Arab 6. FEPOT transition.
San Jose Tower, Turkey 10 is midfield.
120 Sierra Runway 3, clear for the options.
3 left, clear for the option, D10 here.
Shut down my...
Number 147 Alpha, contact NorCal approach 1213.
That sucks. Sorry guys. Gotta get my browser fire back up here. Alright. Then off of FEPOT, we're taking an airway, so this will be airway Q3 to found FOW. Okay. Flight plan. Back. Answer that. Drop down here to San Francisco.
Number 147 Alpha Tango, NorCal approach San Monterey altimeter 3002.
I'm just going to do ILS to be right. If they want to change me later, I'll change it. So big 2. All back.
Yeah, so like Tower India, Phenom 168 Juliet Charlie will be ready upon reaching.
That's it.
128 Charlie Star Runway 17, clear for takeoff.
This program.
Clear for takeoff 17 Juliet Charlie.
Clear out this discontinuity. And, yeah, so they should drop us into bricks and then they'll vector us into 28. That should be good. We'll, I might do some playing around with stuff as we get closer on altitudes. I've had some issues with this plane flying into this particular arrival, not hitting the altitudes right, and then they kind of bust me in air traffic control land. So I'm gonna do a full toga. I always do full togas in this plane. I know there's a calculator to figure out flex stuff, and I'm not that adventurous. Up 0.8. The other plane I fly, the Tolus A320 Tolus, actually has the flex stuff all built in, which is really cool. 36 jets backwards. Next phase. We can figure out all this in a minute. All right, so we're set. We can go over here. We'll shut off our cargo. Shut off our passenger gate. Move our fuel truck. Start our APU. Bleed on. I'm getting my beacon right about now because I'm on a pre-plan pushback. And there we go.
San Jose Tower, Turkey 10, spin fuel.
Maintain steering right 30 off, clear for the option.
30 left, clear for the altitude 10, KSEA.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Let's see, our thing was 9,000. Okay, altitude is set. CDU 014 set. That's all good. 5262 is set.
1282 at 30 departure.
Departure 8, Juliet Charlie.
Set.
1282 at 30 departure, radar contact.
Shut off. Yeah, that all looks good. These are on. Flip that back to auto.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to
Think about
connect.
this and go and check one thing. 9.5 on my fuel, good. See, honestly, once you get a hold of this plane, I know, honestly, in the real world, you would be checking all your fire stuff. Yeah, knowing this is a set.
Yankee McLaren, American 452
And bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Yeah, you can actually get this plane up and running.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Quick.
American 454, yeah, air request standby.
Belts on.
Thank you for your attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices,
So we can start engine.
so thank you for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now, if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way.
There's a clearance Cessna 17 Tango Sierra IFR Monterey.
First 17 Tango on request line number 2.
Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap tight.
And then I like to actually flip this to browser, because if I don't, sometimes I push buttons over there. Bad things happen.
Just in case of unexpected triggers. To get us on our way, make sure your speed is up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed. If you have a carry-on, push it all the way under the
Southwest 1830, right?
If it will fit, place it in the overhead. You'll find our full electronic device policy in the back of your American Wagon. Now let's review the safety card. Please pay close attention.
American 450 cleared LaPortland Airport, Gromo 4 departure. Gubsy transition Golf Uniform Bravo Sierra Echo. Direct hood intersection, Hotel Hotel Oscar Oscar Delta, into hood for arrival. Climb and maintain 10,000, expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 123.8, squawk 6721.
American 454 to Portland Airport, Groma for departure, C transition, then direct hood and hood for arrival, 10,000, expect 16,000 in 10.
I am always doing
123.8, squawk 6721.
American 444, refresh. Number 717 Tango Sierra. Cleared to the Monterey Airport, San Jose 2 departure, Director's Mooney intersection minutes south. Maintain 3,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 1.3, squawk 3562.
There's the Monterey Airport, San Jose 2, Director's Mooney as filed, 3,000 after 7,010. Departure 121.3, squawk 3562, 7 Tango Sierra.
Read back up.
San Jose Tower, 1 Tango Sierra.
1 Tango Sierra, right to read, clear for the option.
20 left, clear for the option, Cherokee 1 Tango Sierra.
The crew will now be coming around to the final takeoff. After takeoff, we'll be back with more information. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. As always, we're here to make your flight.
San Jose ground, Southwest 102 requesting push on Zulu.
Southwest 102, plus on Zulu approved.
Push back on Zulu, clear to.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Radio tower climb interval 230, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77. For 1232 Charlie Lake Center, climb in Hipal 400.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Sorry guys, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna do a little bit of trivia. My new cars client. There it is. Cool. Now we're getting tracked for my flight. Alright. And we'll get our taxi lights on. And, I think we're good to go. We don't need runway turn off lights. It's a bit early, but I will get my lead off, APU off, and I think we're all good to go. Speed brakes on max. Brake fans on. Spoilers armed.
San Jose Tower, Cherokee 1 Tango Sierra. Sorry for the call, we're being the number.
1 Tango Sierra, runway 30 left for the options.
30 left, clear for the option, Q1 Tango Sierra.
The captain has main tower communications available, so if you'd like to monitor the air traffic system, you'll find that on channel 9 and your headsets in the seat pocket in front of you. We'll give you a little more information about our service plan for our flights as soon as we're in the air. Thank you, and again.
San Jose clearance, ready.
California San Jose, could you loud and clear?
Seattle Grand ASA1747 ready for taxi. Information Bravo at the north satellite ring.
Also 1747, Seattle Grand. Alaska 1740, runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo, 34 right for 1747.
As soon as you get on 702 with run ready for taxi.
Southwest 102, runway 30 right, taxi via Zulu Alpha 1.
Zulu Alpha 1 to 0 right, Southwest 102.
San Jose ground, Cessna 717 is a tower with the weather for taxis.
Person 117, San Jose ground, runway 30 right, taxi via Victor Charlie Whiskey Bravo.
30 right, Charlie Victor Bravo, 7 Tango Sierra.
This bugs me about this airport. Is that hangar?
Yeah, San Jose
totally
ground, something. Do you want to go to 30 right or 30 left?
30 left.
30 left, so I think it's thanks.
And San Jose Tower, Cherokee 1 Tango Sierra is midfield.
187 right, breathe off, clear, touch and go.
30 left, clear, touch and Tango Sierra.
Center ground, ASA1747 Papa, for taxi active for VFR departure Monterey with flight following.
4460 Papa, contact San Jose clearance, delivery.
San Jose clearance of 4460 Papa, request a VFR departure towards Monterey with flight following.
460 Papa, request standby. Southwest 16 times, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Shut that off.
Southwest 18 gate, contact NorCal approach 135.1. Number 147 Alpha, good rise, and we have the Monterey weather.
Seattle Tower, ASA1747, holding short Bravo at 34 right.
Alaska 17-7, Seattle Tower, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
34 right, clear for takeoff, 1747.
Southwest 16, find out Canada from the Path Express and maintain flight level 240.
Approaching 3-4 right.
Southwest 18, 8 NorCal, approach San Jose, altimeter 29905, expected visual approach 30 right. Bird 44 Papa, San clearance, departure frequency 121.3, squawk 2370.
On runway
121.3 and 2370 for 60.
Bird 446, correct.
San Jose ground 6440 Papa, already taxi at South GA ramp.
Bird 460 Papa, right, it'll be just a couple minutes ago to shoot a park here at Spacey out between.
60 Papa.
San Jose Tower, Turkey 160, just let you know, so down there looks like you might have some flat damage, you might want to take a look at that. That 160 just looked like it was just upside down, it looked like he had some flat damage.
I'll take you here,
Thanks. And Cherokee 160, where's your field?
Cherokee 160, rough 30 left, clear, touch and go.
30 left, clear, touch and go, 160.
We're 446 here, about me 30 left, back to Video, Whiskey Bravo.
20 left, Whiskey Bravo, 60 Papa.
Fastest 1 Tango Sierra is pull short 30 left.
17 is fast. I know or the whole sector 30 left, line traffic.
Hold short 30 left.
As soon as you tell us Southwest 102 holding short, 30 right.
Southwest 102 is in the tower, hold sector 3 light traffic landing to parallel.
Short 30 right, 0.
We came aground from 454 with the mission Romeo, this is back on Alpha.
On that other.
Push up.
17, contact, that's true.
Where's 17? Sales departure, 1747 with you at 1400 for 9.
Yeah, 17, push up again, contact 17, 230.
230, 17.
Southwest 1330, right line up. The Amber departure frequency 109.1, clock 663. Ready to start a retry. Southwest 102, we have winds in the left close now runway. Wind 150 at 51830, right clear for takeoff. 747, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
Over 125.1 for something. Seattle Center, ASA1747 with you at 400 for 230.
The 747 Seattle Center coming to 1235.
350.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed the altitude of 10,000 feet. All electronic devices may now be switched off from airplane mode. This aircraft is also equipped with Wi-Fi. Please see a flight attendant for more information.
Southwest 102, time to depart. Southwest 102, direct contact 17.190. Rear 717 tanker, crossing way turbine 3, start 737 from the parallel runway. Runway 3, start off clear for takeoff, wind 250 at 10. American 454, react on the ground, runway 27, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 22. For 401 Tango 3, secure aircraft departing priority arrival, crossing rate turbulent Boeing 77 departure from the parallel runway 2 minutes ago. Tango 3 runway 3 left 6. Number 1 Tango Sierra, lobby of full stop taxi, after that most likely. 1 Tango Sierra, the runway 0 left clear to land. Number 147 Alpha Tango, contact. Southwest 169, contact 24.32. There's 17 Tango Sierra, active departure. 46 here, South Air, hold runway 30, landing traffic. South 759 up, we can descend via the Hyde 1 arrival. Southwest 1649, Strict Canada, descend and maintain 17,000. Number 462, Marlow Grab, runway 82, taxi via